Have you ever wondered what the end of the world will truly be like? Beyond the sensational blockbusters and whispered rumors, what does the story of the end actually hold? Let's journey through a grand epic of restoration. It begins in Jerusalem, before a magnificent temple. Jesus, a man whose face carries both hardship and deep compassion, tells his followers, "This splendor you see will soon vanish like smoke." God's kingdom isn't built with swords, but with love. Later, on the Mount of Olives, overlooking the city at sunset, Peter asks, "Lord, when will the end be?" Pained, Jesus sees a future filled with apathy and disbelief. He describes nations at war, deception spreading like a plague, and nature itself groaning. But then, he says something surprising. This isn't the end. It's the final opportunity to spread the good news. The vision darkens. People are forced to receive a mark on their hands or foreheads. Families are torn, struggling to stay true to their faith amidst immense pressure. But just when all hope seems lost, the sky tears open. A brilliant light flashes from east to west. Jesus descends on the clouds. The sound of a trumpet shakes the heavens. He calls out, "My sheep, come to me." For each person, it sounds like their own name being called with love. The dead in Christ rise, and the living are lifted into the sky. Above, on a carpet of clouds and stars, Jesus embraces each person, his gaze melting away every scar of earthly suffering. This is the great reunion, followed by the wedding feast of the Lamb, an explosion of pure joy. Then, they return to earth. As Jesus' feet touch the ground, desolate lands burst into bloom. 1,000 years of peace begins. Lions play with children, and the world becomes a garden once more. Jesus sits on his throne and says to those who showed simple acts of kindness, "Whatever you did for the least of these, you did for me." After a final, decisive victory over evil, the old world passes away, and a new, glorious Jerusalem appears. A new heaven and a new earth, free from pain and toil. The vision ends, returning us to the Mount of Olives. Jesus looks at his disciples and says, "I came to serve. You must also love and serve one another. Remember, it is more blessed to give than to receive." With that, he turns toward the cross, a new dawn rising behind him.